I'm Pastor Steve. We've been talking today about the history of the Bible, and I wanted to pick up with a story about ancient giants. There's a wonderful passage in the beginning of the book of Genesis, in the early chapters, that speaks of there being giants in the earth. Also, in the book of Enoch, we have a very detailed description of giants in the ancient world. Also in Hesiod, in the Theogony of Hesiod, that's a Greek mythological text, giants in the ancient world. Well, we have come to learn something about the second millennium BC. At the second millennium BC, that's before 1000 up to about 2000 BC, things that started happening in the ancient world were that kings became very powerful. And as they became very powerful, they had food, they had gold, they had wealth. They could either by military force go out and enslave whole groups of people. That is to say, an ancient king in that day could send his army out if he was powerful, take a nearby city, enslave the population, take all their stuff, and grow his kingdom. As they grew these kingdoms, they became able, with large populations of enslaved individuals, as well as craftsmen, skilled craftsmen, hired possibly from outside, they learned to move really big rocks. They could cut bricks out of stone, and they could move those bricks made out of stone. They could move them very efficiently and stack them up on each other. Later people in the ancient times would look at these giants, these huge stones, and they would say, there had to have been a race of giants. They were giants, but they weren't like you think of in mythology as super huge human beings. What they were people of tremendous power and capability. And there's all kinds of mixed metaphors and mixed feelings as ancient people in the first millennium BC look back on that time, and they look back on the struggles, and they look back on all the stuff that happened that caused the previous civilization, because that civilization of the second millennium BC in most places would collapse. And what would take its place would be a different civilization coming into the first millennium BC. I'm Pastor Steve. Thanks for watching.